After Oscar Show, live from the Dolby Theater, Monday, February 29th. The countdown is on. It's just 4 shows away.
Now, she's known for her killer stand-up comedy, talk show, and best-selling book. She now adds documentary host and producer to her list of credits. Please welcome the one and only Chelsea Handler.
Good to see you, baby.
People think it's easy walking in a dress like that.
Yeah.
I know, it's not. I didn't even test them. I just put them on as soon as I saw you, and then I started walking. I'm like, I can't move.
Yeah. Those have to be expensive.
Sorry for the slow. I hope they are.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry for the slow entryway. Hi, did you guys get a new balcony?
No.
Wow.
That's been here.
Hi, guys. What's happening?
You know, we thought we were going to see you a lot sooner than when you came here because you said last time you were here we could come to your 40th birthday party. What happened?
Did you have a 40th?
I did. You had a huge party.
Everybody was there? Was everybody there?
Yeah, a lot of celebrities, yep.
We love celebrities.
And by the way, when I said you could come, it wasn't like there was a formal invite. That just meant book your ticket, and if you
just didn't
show
know.
up to LA and you know anybody who knows me, then you could go.
That's so weird. Okay, so 40...
The cops came to my party. My 40th birthday party, and my aunt texted me the next day and said, "I'm glad to see some things never change."
Yeah.
But that's a good party, though.
She wasn't invited either, was she?
No, she's not invited. And if you're watching, you're never invited, okay?
Okay. Now, where's the 41st going to be?
I'm going to go to Spain. After I had such a big blowout last year, I don't want anyone to celebrate me this year. I feel kind of like I had like a 2-week birthday party. It was an extravaganza. So this year, I'm going to go to Spain, you know, see what I can find over there.
We like Spain. We would go. We could come to Spain.
Okay, book your tickets. I mean, what do you guys think? I'm a travel agent? I mean, you got to...
You basically took a leave of absence from your job.
A sabbatical.
A sabbatical. An 18-month sabbatical.
I did. It was the best.
How did you manage? How did you swing that?
I quit, you have to quit. You can't just get a year off. Who's going to give somebody a year off?
What did you do over the course of 18 months?
What didn't I do? I went scuba diving with sharks. I learned Spanish. I bought a house in another country in Spain. I bought a house in Spain. I'm building a house in Spain. I ran around the world. I went to a detox spa in Austria for 2 weeks.
How did that go?
Not great.
Austria? What are you detoxing from?
From my lifestyle.
Wait,
I can't just behave like this all the time and not try to like pay the price. I have to try and maintain some sort of...
So what do they do? They kind of...
Is it like
do they give you curfews?
You go... No, there's not a curfew. Well, yeah. I mean, there's nowhere to go. So there's no curfew, but you stop eating at 5. You eat just green stuff all day. You have like medical appointments all day, foot detox, massages that don't feel good, you know, all that stuff. And they test you for your allergies, and then you go to bed at 5 o'clock. It's a wrap on the whole day, and you're just sitting in your bed like, now what? So I watched the entire season of Mad Men, series of Mad Men, which was not helpful because all they do is drink and chain smoke, and I'm like sitting there like, I want a cigarette. I don't even smoke, and I wanted a cigarette. I do smoke sometimes. If I'm very intoxicated, I will have a cigarette. I will not lie about that.
So have you gone back to drinking?
Yeah. I was in rehab. Yes.
Yeah. You make it sound like
it was me. It was
you make it sound so permanent.
I've never in my life been on a vacation alone. I've never been alone in my life, so I figured that was the only time. I didn't have a boyfriend. I had no job, so I went for 2 weeks, and I would paddleboard on this lake in the morning.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was very. I don't need to do it again.
It sounds like eat, pray, love, minus the food, the praying, and the love.
Yes.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was like.
We got to take a break. And when we come back, I'm interested to hear about this when you met up with an ex-flame. And that is Chelsea Dudds. Now, in this, you tackle a lot of great topics. You tackle racism, marriage, Silicon Valley, and drugs. And how'd you choose those 4 topics?
Well, I wanted to choose topics that I didn't know anything about, you know?
Right.
Seriously, because I was going to do documentaries. I don't know anything about documentaries, so I hired people that did, real documentarians, and I wanted to go at everything with a sense of humor. I wanted to be able to go and talk about serious issues like racism, and whatever, but with a sense of humor, infused with me as a comedian and doing my thing. And then I wanted to do a topic that I was familiar with, which was drugs. And then marriage, I'm always fascinated by marriage and why people continue to keep doing it, you know.
Right. You haven't done it yet.
No, I haven't, but now...
You've been close, right?
I just wanted to get past the point where everybody was asking me when I would get married, because I don't like conforming. I don't like when people expect something of you.
Right.
So now that no one's expecting me to get married, I'm ready. I'm ready, and I maybe, you know, who knows? A girlfriend of mine said the other day, she goes, you're the type of girl that's going to end up with like 5 adopted kids. And I'm like, do you really think so? And she goes, yeah. And I go, oh, no. But maybe I will. Who knows? Maybe I'll just get a bunch of, you know.
Try the weekend with mine first before you commit to anything long term.
I would just rescue some, like older ones that can fend for themselves, you know, and just be like, listen, you're here now. This is better than your other option, so don't complain about me not being around and hanging out and watching animated films, okay?
So tell me, like, because I love documentaries. It's my favorite thing to watch, and I'm always fascinated what I learn from watching them. What did you learn the most from making these various documentaries?
I learned a lot watching myself, because I had done my show for so long, which was like very one-dimensional. So you just see, like, I was such a strong and, you know, forceful and telling people to shut up and when to talk and da-da-da. Right. And so it was nice to see like a broader side for me, because I just realized what a toughie I am, and too tough, you know. Like, I was like, just calm down. You're not fooling anybody. Like, I have this whole thing like, I could get through anything, and then I'm like, no, you can't. You're also a little baby inside. So it was nice to see myself, because I was like, oh, I feel sad for her, and I'm like, that's you. But it's like, get a grip, okay?
But the thing about this is that it's raw. Like, and you really put yourself out there in these things.
Well, I think I'm a very big proponent of, in this industry, and we all know how everybody's so private and nobody wants to talk about politics or have opinions or God, they don't want to tell anything personal. And for me, the more people that do that, the louder I want to be, because it's not all fun and roses, and there is the good, the bad, and ugly. And we don't look pretty every day. And you know, we have cellulite. I have cellulite. You probably don't. You probably do.
I'll be honest with you.
That's my one problem I don't have.
Hey,
I got everything else.
Black don't crack. There ain't no cellulite over here.
If there were a bunch of black guys with cellulite. Like, it doesn't make any sense. So anyway, I just like to highlight. I like people to know, like regular people who are like so into fame, you should know it's not all pretty. It's not all great all the time. People have to work out 5 hours a day to get a body. You don't just get it. Nobody's like, everybody who says, oh, I'm running after my kids, shut up. You know? How fast are your kids running?
I'll tell you what, this is really great, and I think it sheds light on a lot of different things, and as I said earlier, you go in it, it's raw, it's real, and I think everybody appreciates that about you, that you are raw, you are real. I love it. And it is Chelsea Dunn's Marriage, Drugs, Racism in Silicon Valley. It's now streaming on Netflix, so make sure you check it out. Beautiful Chelsea Handler, everybody.